Bada bing, bada boo.
They say that eerie feeling never really goes away. It doesn't matter how many times they're called to these places. One person writes, every single time we're called out, we expect every single human we come across in life and every single human that we meet to be alive. And then you see someone and you are told that they're dead. All your brain does is process, oh, this person is no longer moving. And it's weird because logically you know they're dead because why else would you be here? But you also expect them to pop up or start moving after a while or start talking to you, but they don't because they're dead. One person gives some advice on how to deal with it. My first death scene, I went to sleep and I could still see their eyes. I had to take pictures of their eyes. I just had to remind myself, it's a job, it needs to be done. You just have to make sure you leave all of the emotions at work. Do not bring it home with you. That is the job of a crime scene investigator. They have to be there to meticulously log every single detail and evidence, just taking pictures from every single angle, every feasible possible direction. Sometimes, even though the purpose is taking pictures of the evidence, there is so much thought that goes behind every single picture entered. In really gruesome cases, taking pictures of the extent of the gruesomeness, of the brutality is very important. You need a ton of pictures though, without all the quote unquote gore. Because they say if it's too gory, the defense attorney may successfully object to admitting a good chunk of the evidence pictures for the jury. So you need some that are probably going to make it to the jury, and then you need some that show the brutality, and then you need some that do a little bit of both.
How does that even work?
I guess if it's just too graphic, they could try to not show the jury. One person writes, it's a very tough job. Everyone that I know that's done the job ends up pensioned off with PTSD. I mean, constantly documenting the tragedy and the worst of humanity eventually takes its toll. Just seeing the images is quite different from actually being at the crime scene where the trauma and the grief and the violence is not quite so abstract anymore. With one confirming, since I've been in this field, we've lost on average 1% every 18 months due to mental health. And what I mean by lost is not just a regular job turnover. Like they went and got a new job somewhere else that pays better. I mean, these people are totally unable to work at all in any field.